Hello, Flosstube! My name's Natalia, and this is my channel, OfficialMermaidsCove, where I share my love of cross-stitching. Thank you if you're a returning subscriber, and if you've just stumbled across, hopefully you'll find some things that will pique your interest. This video is just going to be a weekly update on what I've been doing for the past week and what I've stitched on. A little bit of haul and my plans for this week coming up. I've stitched on two things over this past week. I started my spring Doxology by Sweet Wings Studio. I am doing Sweet Wings Studio Spring Sal. If you want to join me, she has a lot of cute patterns, and she has this super cute one, Spring Doxology. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. And so I kitted it up with Mosaic silk. And I've been stitching it on this light blue 28 count even weave 2/2 full cross. I have the words done and I started color completing. I have the bunnies and I started doing the color for the, I guess it's the darker color. I'm not using black, I'm using like this really dark navy, but it's going to be the color for the eyes for the bunnies and the birds and then the bees. So that's where I'm at currently. These are all silks and they feel really nice to stitch with. And so that's how far I've gotten on that. I'm hoping this will be a finish soon because this is a little over 1,000 stitches. So won't be super hard to stitch up, and then we can talk about plans for after I finish that. So that was my first whip. And then the next one, I'll insert a picture here. This is a full coverage cross stitch that I bought from Geeks. The artwork is by Chrissabug. And this is my Persephone. I thought it was appropriate to work on the goddess of spring during the start of spring. I got a good bit in this. I'm stitching this on a 28 count even weave. My sister dyed this for me, so I didn't have to stitch as much of the background. I've cropped this a bit, so I don't have to do the full stitch count. But I did get over 2,000 stitches. I got 2,830 stitches since the last time you saw this. So I got a good bit. You can kind of see her foots right here, picking from her robe, and then I'm just trying to get, I think I got all the way to the corner where I'm going to be stitching, and then I maybe start doing some block fill-in per page, but I was going to focus mainly on doing the black to begin with. But I think for the amount that I cropped it, I have this at 5% on my numbers, so that's exciting. And I hope to get a bit more work on her for spring, and we'll see if we swap her out with some of my other full coverage since I've got a decent amount as of now. But yep, super happy about that. And those are the only two things I've stitched on. I can go into a little bit of plans before I go into haul. I'm hoping once I get the spring Doxology done, I'll take a break because I still have to dye. The other pattern I wanted to do was this one, Mercy and Grace, but Easter isn't until next month, and I still have to dye my fabric, so I'll probably hold off on that and see if I start more chocolate bunnies by Hands On Design. There were some other whips that I wanted to stitch on, but we'll see. My plans have kind of been switching here lately. Okay, so I'll go into haul real quick. I went to two different places. Me and my husband celebrated our anniversary this past week, so we went to a couple places. He took me to a cross-stitch store in Nashville that most of my friends, stitchy friends, told me about, the Country Cupboard, and we got some things from there. I found lavender and lace pattern I didn't have. They had like multiple copies of this. Angel of Healing. It's really, really pretty. I think I first saw this on Citrista's channel. Or maybe it was the... I can't remember. The person the stitcher who stitched it up for her was a really prolific stitcher, and I used to watch her videos all the time on Flosstube. I don't know if she's still recording recently. But I remember seeing it on Danielle Citrista's channel. And it's so pretty. And I really like the colors. And the face is really detailed too. And her wings are so, I don't know, she just looks very elegant. So I really want to stitch this up one of these days. I didn't have her yet in my collection, so now I do. They also had water lilies. I don't really have any patterns that call for these, but these stuck out to me. They didn't have like a bunch to go through. But I grabbed this one. This is in the colorway Amethyst. It has some really pretty purples and like brownie pinks. And I caught this color Amethyst. It has a number code 006. And this one says 077 Royal Jewels. It has lots of pretty jewel tones. It's got like pinks and greens and blues, purples. So those just stood out to me. So I grabbed those. And the last thing I got was, from there at least, was this gorgeous project bag. It's got some pretty, yeah, the inside fabric has like a sparkle metallic to it, to the stars. I don't know if you can see that. And then the bag, it has like gold highlights, accents to it. And it's a nativity scene. But I really like that they have the three kings there. I see a lot of Christmas project bags, but they're not always like, I mean, sometimes they'll be nativity, but they don't typically have three kings. And in Puerto Rico, when we celebrate Christmas, we celebrate, it's a lot more like, less Santa, more three kings and nativity scenes. So I saw that, and I don't see projects like this often. So I grabbed it. I'm very happy. I'll have to figure out what I want to put in there. I guess it's a bigger bag. I'll have to see which of my Q snaps I put in here. Maybe when I start an angel, I can put that there. And then we also stopped by a thrift craft store in Nashville called Smart Art Crafts Supplies. And I found some goodies there. They had this package of different kinds of fabric for $2. So I thought that was a really good deal. And what really caught my eye was the even weave. I've started a lot of full coverage pieces, so I'm kind of running low on some even weave. So this is like a really nice piece. There's like some staining over here. I might see if I need to cut that out. But this might be big enough for the jellyfish pattern that I got. Artwork also, wait, that one was by Ivy Dolabor. That's pattern I got from a conventional X Stitch. They had some perforated paper there. I could definitely use that for my Christmas ornaments. And then they have this really big piece. It looks like 14 count, so that'll be good too. Might be good for like a fancy lady. I'm still like, I think this year Autumn Lean's supposed to do their next Dark Queen series. So I'm going to see what fabric they call for that. And if so, I might decide to just dye my own fabric. And I might do it on Ada again. That was enjoyable to stitch on last time. I got some, they had like a freebie bin outside, which is where I got most of these. My sister loves like angels and cherubs and stuff. I made her the Angel of Love from Lavender and Lace. So I saw this and I thought she would like that. And they have a really cute like mock-up here in the back where it's like, be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Hebrew 13:2. I thought that was really cute. And then they have another one here. Behold, I'm going to send an angel before you to guard you along the way. Now, An angel from heaven happened to him, strengthening him. I give you thanks, O Lord, with my whole heart. Before the angels, I sing your praises. So that's some cute things. And they also have like this, I have some of this like quilt fabric. That has like the blocks. So I'm wondering if I can do something like this for her. Maybe I do like the, her name. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But I thought she would like that. So I got that. And then these are some other cute ones. I don't know if I'm going to donate this to my local thrift store or pass them along to my sister. She has like an eBay store. Isn't that really cute? I thought it was so easy to do with like some nice variegated colors. I have some animals. I thought those were cute. They have this really nice sampler. Cinnamon Heart Needleworks. I thought that was kind of prim too. I thought that was kind of cute. I like the way the words aren't just backstitched, they're actually like cross-stitched. I always enjoy stitching that more. And of course, roses. I don't know what it is about roses, but I'm like really drawn to patterns with roses. I don't know that I'll necessarily stitch this, but I'll pass it along. But they had the freebie bin, so I didn't want to get tossed in the trash. Well, I don't know if that's what they do with leftover stuff, but I think eventually they have to get rid of it somehow. And then I grabbed a bunch of other stuff. So they had, I went through the typical stuff. I went through their floss. They typically have their embroidery floss for 25 cents. And I also went through their beads and also looked for some washi tape. So for the floss, I found these. Yeah, these were all 25 cents. So this isn't silk, but it's like variegated. It has a number. So I'm not sure what it is, but it's a nice variegation to it. So I grabbed that. This is Simply Shaker Old Blue Paint. 25 cents. It's already in a Flosstube bag. This is another one of those threads. I'll have to figure out what that code is, but it's a very nice subtle, like blues and yellow variegated. This one is silk. It says Impressions, but I can tell when I touch it, and it has a color code to it. But it's nice light blue silk. And I actually got a partial skein of Splendor Silk. And some more variegated cotton. And I also found this. It says, so this is needlepoint silk, and it says color pine green. This doesn't look pine green, so maybe it was like a error. But it feels very silky. It's more like a beigey ivory. I have that. I found this. It says like the Sweetheart Tree, just for fun, Fiesta. It's like a chart and the beads. So it's like a mini kit. And just missing fabric. I'm looking. I feel like there was maybe one other thing. Oh, I see. Okay. They had a lot of cool washi tapes. This really cute pumpkin one. That'll be good for Halloween. They had this cute, like, it looks like a countryside, like small towns on the hillside. There's this pretty sparkly, it's really glittery. It reminds me of like wintertime. It's like a forest, but then you have like warm lights through the trees, and there's like a lot of sparkle to it, kind of like snow. I found this really nice reflective rainbow one, and there's this nice cherry blossom one. And then they had like another harvest fall one. This has like pumpkins and apples and different colored leaves. And then they had like a big tape. Well, they had like I'm pretty sure you can take this apart and put different ones on here. But they had like nice florals. This one's like has metallics on it. And I started using some of this for my spring starts on my calendar. and some nice purple ones, purple petals. So I grabbed that. I think that's all the washi tape. And I found some beads. These look like they could be like mill hills. Like the same size. And then there were some sparkly brown beads, amber beads. I had a tube of pretty decent quality yellow beads, some nice pink ones. They actually had a tube of, I've seen these before in like needlework stores. They're Sundance, and it says they're size 14, so a little smaller than the mills. With the typical mill hill. I don't know if the petites would be the size. But they had that for there for $1. So I thought that was a good find. I grabbed some sparkly gray beads. Some of these blue beads, size 11. And some of these purple beads. They're like silver lined. I think I forgot we stopped at Hobby Lobby too, so I might have to go and grab that bag. But I'm almost done showing this stuff. I'll just pause and get up and get the other stuff here in a second. And I think the last thing I got was this. It was just some pins. This box of pins. I use pins a lot for when I'm engraving. So that was my haul from Spart. This is my contact solution. I did not put that apart. Okay, so let me pause and I'll get the last thing. Okay, I'm back. I missed a few beads. I had these like, they're like reddish brown beads. They look really pretty too. And they're perfect size, perfect ladies. Okay, so from Hobby Lobby. Oh, did I say I got these? I got these DMC needles at Smart too. Sorry for the crinkles. I didn't get a lot of stuff from Hobby Lobby. We mostly went there because my husband started doing like model kits and stuff. But I did grab, they had like their beads half off. We stopped by Joann's, but the Joann's, I don't know. I don't know about other people's Joann's, but my Joann's, like, it seems like they racked everything up to like full retail price. And then they tried to take percentages off. So it wasn't as good as like even their typical sales would have been. Like when they weren't doing a clearance sale. So then for the, I don't know, like their clearance is not really as good as like the typical sales would be. Which I guess maybe I understand that because I don't know, when your business is closing down, maybe you're just trying to get as much money for the stuff that you have left as possible. I don't know, but none of the sales in Joann's really tapped it much. But at Hobby Lobby, they had their beads half off, so. I got some Yuki beads. I got these pretty green ones. There's a pretty purple. They have color codes, but okay, so this says dark rose. This says chartreuse. This one says it's a pale pink, violet, bright fuchsia, and purple. Purple. Well, it says purple crystal. I think I might have bought a tube of these before, but I don't know. I love these colors, and I'll definitely end up using them for something. And I love the quality of these beads. They're really nice to bead with. And then I got a pair of these scissors. They're only $4, and I never tried this before, but they have like a comfort grip to them. I haven't opened them yet. But I like that they had like the comfort grip and they had a cover. But they're really nice. They have like a nice snip feel. And the cover is not easy to come off, so that's good. I don't know what it is. I've started collecting scissors. It seemed like it's almost like I need a pair of scissors for each of the little project bags I have. So I guess I could put this in my new project bag until I have something to put in there. Maybe until I get up that angel. And that's everything for haul. So I think the last thing that I think I talked about my plans a bit, right? I really don't have any other plans other than what I told you. Oh, except, if you haven't got your ticket yet, go run to Lindy Sitch's website and grab your ticket for Nash Dash Startathon. If you didn't buy anything from Nashville, you don't have to feel like you're excluded. You can come. I think she even said in her Flosstube that you can just go ahead and stitch. You don't have to start, a bunch of new starts. You can just stitch on things that you have on the go and just come and hang out. They're gonna have the stitch room, so you can jump in there and talk with other stitchers. And she alluded that there's gonna be some kind of entertainment. So I'm assuming she's gonna have shop owners or designers have some stuff for us. And I'm really looking forward to doing more speed dating. That was really fun. I'll just have to prepare myself to extend time and watch the timer, in order to not get stuck in mid conversation. So yes, please go and get your tickets. That's this weekend coming up. So I hope to see you then. I'll show you my numbers real quick for the past week. I kind of went over them already with my Persephone, right? Oops, sorry. Right here. Well, since the last time I seen you, I haven't really done a lot of stitching most of this week. I think the last video I showed you that I had stitched some on my Unfortunate Souls. I did not pick it up after then, unfortunately. And I started my spring Doxology on Saturday. And then I stitched quite a bit on my Persephone. And that's been about it. I don't know if you can tell. I'm having some kind of congestion. The weather here in Tennessee is very here and there. We'll have temperatures that'll drop down to 32, and then we'll be back up to high 60s. So there's pollen everywhere, there's all kinds of stuff going around, and it's just done a number on me. So I'm feeling very congested and runny, but I guess it could be worse. So yeah, I didn't really calculate everything out, but it looks like I did maybe 1,300 stitches for the past week from Sunday to Saturday. So that's not too bad, right? That's over 1,000. I've already hit over 1,000 for this week because of Persephone. But yeah, I'm hoping maybe to finish my spring Doxology. Oh, I did forget something. So I found this at Smart. So I got this whole thing for $2. There is a pattern, Heartstrings, The Bittersweet Season. It's got a nice black cat with the moon and pumpkin, and it looks like somebody already started stitching on it. It has a piece of fabric, so it's kitted up. I'll show you the pattern. It has this is kitted up with anchor, but then it has the treasure braid, sampler threads, Gentle Art sampler threads, in the colorway Burnt Orange, Pumpkin Patch, Black Crow, Forest Glade, and then another treasure braid, and then a spool of Krennic in the colorway 027. I think there's quite a few mirrors that call for that, and then some Mill Hill beads. I can't tell if these are the 11 zeros or these are slightly larger. But yeah, so it's kitted up, so if I want to stitch it I can, or I can just use some of these pretty threads for other projects. All for $2. You can't beat that. The pattern alone on here says this is $6, so. I also found that at Smart. Okay, so that's it. That is the last one. Shoutouts, like I mentioned, Lindy Stitches. Also, so if you do catch this in time, Bex Benz is going to do a Whatnot sale. This shouldn't be the last one she does, but it's her first one, and she's going to try it out later today in 30 minutes or so. It's 6 p.m. Central Time on March 24th. So if you can, and if you catch this in time, please go over there and support her. I think you can find the information on her Instagram, but I'll also link her Flosstube channel and show her your support. And I think that is it for this video. So hopefully that was enough to share with you. Until next time, happy stitching. Bye.